Today's Today's episode on Kaiju Wars. This battle is between Bemular and Zilla. So let's get into it. Okay, so Bemular is from the Ultraman series, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, Bemular is 164 feet tall and weighs up to 25,000 tons. Meanwhile, Zilla, on the other hand, is around 196 feet tall, is 328 feet long, and weighs up to 500 tons. Which is very fucking small. Holy shit. They're even they're even lighter than the Pacific Rim kaiju. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, Zilla is a 1998 Godzilla, basically, which is the first variation of American Godzilla. And this American Godzilla is a mutated iguana, while Bemular looks like a spiky sex toy. Apparently, his origin planet is from planet M35, which took residence in the Ryugoramori Lake. Yeah. Anyways, Bemular's weapons, or powers and weapons. Well, Bemular can scratch and bite, but he has tiny T-Rex arms, so yeah. So anyways, Bemular's weapons is Pale Heat Wave, where he also reverses Blue Heat, where he just shoots his pale colored wave at his opponents. He has his Ray, which is like kind of like Godzilla's atomic breath because it's blue in color. Monster attack and Bemular. This is an attack where you can just fire rapid blasts of those blue energy blasts, those rays. Spherical change in order to gain rapid movement. Bemular can transform his body into a glowing ball of blue energy that allows him to fly through the air and speed up to Mach 2. He can fly even faster speeds through space. Yeah. Oh wait, oh shit. Oh wait, oh shit, never mind. Okay, so apparently his Pale Heat Wave is actually his Ray attack. Just a Ray. I'll put it all together as Pale Heat Wave Ray. And, okay. Let me restart. Bemular's weapons, Pale Heat Wave Ray, Monster Attack, Spherical Charge Change. Okay, and yeah. Pale Heat Wave Ray, he can shoot that blue atomic breath thing. He has Monster Attack where he can just fire one single shot of that Pale Heat Wave Ray. Spherical Change where he can just turn into a fucking ball and fly to speeds up to Mach 2. He can swim underwater, which is a thing. Bemular can also teleport for short distances. He can also do an illusion attack, which can confuse and disorient his enemies. And he has energy roast, which he shoots out of his fucking mouth and can tie up his opponents. But what does Zilla have? Zilla can swim, burrow underground, shoot fireballs, can bite, claw, toe claws. Yeah, basically has a fighting style of a fucking velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Zilla can also shoot as a green atomic breath, and yeah, that's it. So, yeah. Zilla is taller, but he's a lot of a hell lighter than Bemular. But anyways, yeah. This fight takes place in Ontario, on the shores of Ontario, Canada. But first, let's take a word from our sponsors. Baked potato chips from Lay's. I couldn't get the actual Lay's company for the actual brand of Lay's, so we had to get the freaking baked version. Lay's baked potato chips, 65% less fat than regular potato chips. Original. Yeah, that's their sponsor for today. Very crunchy. Not as good as the original, though. Get out of here. Anyways, let's get on to the fight. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking ding. Bemular rises from the fucking depths. Oh yeah, Zilla can also swim. And so does Zilla. They both roar at each other. Zilla jumps over this fucking bridge and crushes like 3 people in the process and jumps onto Bemular. Bemular bites down in the throat of Zilla and throws him down, throws him into a freaking building, and then plonks over all the way over there. Zilla then gets back up and shoots one single fireball. But then Bemular shoots his monster blast. They both hit each other and then they collide. Zilla rams into Bemular, starts biting into his chest. But Bemular scratches Zilla in the nose, confusing him. Zilla then tail whips Bemular and Bemular goes flying. Bemular gets back up and does his heat wave attack and fires a long stream of atomic breath. But so does Zilla with his green atomic breath. They both collide. It's a battle of the flame projectiles. Boom! The smoke clears. Every person is now dead in the military. Well, they're like thousands of miles away. The fight clears. And it's shown that both of them are still standing. Bemular then does his rope attack and ties up Zilla and hurls him closer. Zilla then, once he gets close enough, slashes deeply into Bemular's chest. Bemular roars in pain and then takes a whole bite out of frickin' Zilla's neck and rips it off. Zilla is bleeding everywhere and the water is turning red. Zilla then jumps on Bemular's back, but the spiky protection on his back is really hindering Zilla's attacks. Zilla can't get past through his spiky back, and he eventually is forced to jump off. Bemular was kind of waterboarded, but this time he gets back up and illusion attack. He summons 3 of himself, and this confuses Zilla as he backs away. The 3 Bemulars walk over to Zilla. Zilla trips over the remaining bridge and falls down his back. The 3 Bemulars do their heat ray attack, but Zilla is crafty. He goes into the water and then digs underground. But Bemulars shoot their heat wave attack, and Zilla makes it out in the nick of time. The 3 Bemulars are looking everywhere before Zilla comes from behind and kills the 2 illusion Bemulars. The real Bemular, looks behind him and sees that Zilla's taking a bite out of his neck from, the underbelly. Bemular then headbutts Zilla and then slashes him up in the neck. Zilla looks back and they both take a good stare at each other. Then they both roar furiously. And then Bemular headbutts Zilla repeatedly, punches him, slashes him. He then... Yeah. Bemular then turns into a freaking energy ball and goes flying. But Zilla jumps on it and rams Zilla in the process, So Zilla is on this giant flying ball and he can't get a firm grip. So Bemular just goes up high enough and then goes slamming back down like a fucking meteor. Zilla is burning up, and then he looks behind him and sees, oh shit! There's a freaking spiky object. It's a slanted object. So Zilla jumps back up, but it's too late. Zilla gets impaled on that spiky object, his heart piercing, still pumping before just dying. Bemular goes into his normal form, checks on the dead carcass of Zilla, who's still surprisingly alive, and tries to stay. Zilla takes wild snaps at Bemular before just dying completely. Bemular just looks, spits blood out at Zilla's carcass, and then roars in victory before going into the ocean. But then the military starts shooting missiles, and then Bemular is like, fuck it, I'm leaving. Verdict. In a fight between Bemular and Zilla, Bemular would win most of the time. More abilities that helped him in the fight, and more powers, and more offensive capabilities. But Zilla has longer range and weapons, and it could certainly defeat Bemular in the fight sometimes. But in the end, Bemular was the overall victor. Winner is Bemular. Okay, bye bye.